Guest of the day, don't tell Trent Pratt this, but we've saved the best for last, is Jamie Shepard of BYU Women's Soccer. Fresh off an appearance in the national championship game with BYU Women's Soccer. Yeah, why not?
Like 7 months ago?
Well, it's fresh, still fresh.
Still top of mind,
last year.
right?
No one else has played in the national championship other than Florida State and BYU.
That's true.
Jamie,
what's up, Jamie?
Let's
thank you.
Let's start there.
Having me.
Let's start there. How does it feel to be introduced as a player that has played in the national championship game?
It's great. National championship game, but just we'll take out the runner-up. I think the runner-up is a little still might be a little painful.
Didn't like that.
Yeah.
So you're not over it. It's still there.
I think it will always be there. Sadly.
Always. Even you'll play some more games to get some wins, but it will still linger.
It will still be there, but hopefully to motivate and force us and allow us to, push us to be better.
Yeah. Unless you win.
And to get back there.
Right?
Exactly.
So there's still one mountain to climb, right?
Yes.
You check the Final Four box. Yep. Final Four, check. And everyone finds, like we learned from The Last Dance, and I took that personally, Michael Jordan, right? Yep. Everyone finds something to be mad about. For Michael, it was like someone just looked at him wrong, right? For you guys, the year before it was Virginia, second round. You got them, you went. So now you have, I guess, the offseason motivation that you need.
Watching Santa Clara go on to win the national championship.
Exactly. Yep, little things along the way to help us get there. So we're using this.
We're starting there.
We're using this. We're starting there. Yep.
That's the beginning of the conversation.
Yep.
Let's go.
Yeah, let's. How does it drive you personally? Like, what does it make you want to do to become a better player?
Yeah, obviously making it to the national championship is so unreal and surreal, and the year leading up to that was so great. Obviously we had a lot of ups and downs, and we really were forced to come together as a team, and we did, and made it further than any BYU women's soccer team had. And to play at such a high level, high stake game was unreal, and the fan base and the support that we had, but to come up short was hard.
Was Cameron Tucker onside?
I've watched it a couple times, and it's
a couple
times. It's hard to go back and watch that. And in my opinion, she's onside.
Right.
Yeah.
So it's tough.
I know.
It's
I'm
tough.
sorry. It's
and
painful.
to go into PKs and
we're not over it either.
Yeah.
Clearly.
It's okay.
Without acknowledging exactly what it was, I want to just say that I would have done the same thing you did on your PK, just so we know.
There we go. I was debating if this was going to be brought up or not. I'm glad it did.
Glossing over it.
Your reaction, I would have had the same thing. In fact, there was probably a step further you could have gone that you didn't go, right? But
I keep telling myself deep down, maybe I always hoped that I would go famous or viral for something.
There it is.
I didn't think, I figured it would be for maybe a cool dance video or scoring a cool goal. But you know what? It happened. Take what you can get.
You reacted like we would react in that moment. Okay, let's talk about the schedule for next year, because it's loaded.
Yes, super excited.
Especially at home. So first off, an exhibition game at North Carolina. That's pretty cool.
So exciting. I don't think, correct me if I'm wrong, I don't think BYU's played there yet.
I don't think so.
Or hasn't been down there. So
I don't think so.
Exhibition game, open up with North Carolina. It should be a fun, good, competitive match.
And then home games highlighted by Colorado, Alabama, Arkansas, Utah, Santa Clara. That is special.
Yeah, some fun games out on Southfield, and we're excited to be out there in front of our fans.
Is this your last year? Or do you have an extra year if you want?
Extra year with COVID.
Okay.
So, 2 more years left.
Got 2 years left?
2 years.
That's great.
Yeah.
It's made my day, Jamie.
Oh,
seriously.
Good. Same. I'm excited.
I didn't realize that either.
lucky.
I'm so excited. Yeah.
Yes. Can't wait to introduce you as a 9th-year senior.
I know. Hey, not 9th year. Not Cassidy. That's crazy.
That's true.
Feels
I was
like
going
it,
there
though.
next, so I'm glad you did.
Literally 7. Literally 7. But
awesome.
her 7th year, and it got me emotional after the Elite Eight game. I was like, do you realize all the crap you had to go through to be the goalie of the team that went to the Final Four?
Yeah.
It was special.
It's incredible.
It
I
really
know.
was.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, one more year in the West Coast Conference, and we've learned that the West Coast Conference is an incredible soccer league. It has proven that.
Frankly, better than the Big 12 did last year. Only 2 bits from the Big 12.
It's produced 3 teams combined in the last 2 college cups, the Final Four.
Yeah.
It's incredible.
Yeah, it's great.
Okay, great conference. You now move to the Big 12, and you've just told us you're going to have year number 1 in the Big 12.
That's right.
Okay, so what has to happen? Is BYU soccer, we feel like they're already at the level, to go and win the Big 12. Where do you stand mentally on that?
Yeah, I think the WCC has been great for BYU, and we're excited to go and play in the Big 12 and see some new competition, and I think we'll do just great and compete.
And no matter where you guys are, you guys compete, which is awesome. It's not just a thing we say to be nice. It's a reality
Hopefully.
Of the women's soccer program, which is awesome. Because of COVID, there's only one listed senior, Natalie Wells, on this team, which is wild.
Lone senior.
Now, you are a senior academically, blah, blah, blah. The experience of this team coming back, obviously you lose some big guns. That'll be a theme we talk about with Michaela and Cam and others. What was the preseason like, and how is summer training going? Because I believe you didn't lose, ? In spring?
Spring, yes.
You didn't lose.
Undefeated. We tied a game, but didn't lose.
Okay, you didn't lose. So this team kind of carried some momentum into that.
Yeah, we started kind of right back up. We had, after obviously the national championship game, we had a couple weeks break and started right back up in January and started training, and we had 7 freshmen come and graduate early, and so have been with us since January. And Jen loaded our schedule to, I think, around 10 games, and traveling every other weekend, and got some good competition, and just good to be out there on the field and playing games and playing with each other, and so it was good.
Jamie Shepard of BYU Women's Soccer is on BYU Sports Nation. Let's talk about next year's roster. Again, Jarom just mentioned the loss of Michaela Clough, Cameron Tucker. You're going to need a new goalkeeper as Cassidy moves on. Who are going to step into those prominent roles? And I'm asking you because you play the vaunted 6 position, which is by nature kind of underappreciated, but your coach says like probably the most difficult on the field. So who's going to step into those, big voids?
Well, obviously, yeah, like you mentioned, we do lose a great senior class full of great leaders and great soccer players. And like you said, goal scorers Cameron Tucker and Michaela Coulihan, who is probably, like they say, one of the best players to come through BYU. But I'm excited. We've got a good group of returning girls coming back and who are ready to step up and fill those roles. Players like Rachel McCarthy, Brecken Mozingo, Olivia Wade, Bella Felino. I think, we're ready and excited to step up and those forwards scoring lots of goals, and it's going to be fun.
Yeah, you say those names, I'm like, okay,
yeah,
we're ready to go.
We'll be all right.
Is your role going to shift at all, or are you going to stay in the same position?
We're shifting positions. Here we go. I'm going to go up and hopefully play that 10 position.
Nice.
So
that's
a little
exciting.
change.
Gosh dang it,
You've been in the shadow long enough, Jamie.
Breaking news.
You've been in the shadow long enough.
Not the shadow. No. I'm excited.
What kind of change will that be for you? And did you play 10 growing up at all?
Well, exactly. So I've grown up playing that 10, the attacking mid position. Never really played that 6. So coming in my freshman year, that spot was open, and I was able to, come in and play there. But I'm excited to take this new role and step up and hopefully help the team out up top. So.
Okay.
Jamie, the super senior, playing the 10.
Yes.
Going to lead the WCC
2 more years.
in goals.
2 more years.
Let's go.
Let's go. Jamie, great to have you on BYU Sports Nation.
Thanks
for hanging out.
Thank you.
We're always talking women's soccer. June 13th.